All right, what is up, guys? I'm gonna talk about Murph, some things to know, some tips, some strategies, and even some of the fitness theory behind Murph and why you're more prepared for it than you think you are. All right, so first of all, what is Murph? Murph is a hero workout in honor of Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who's a Navy SEAL who died in combat in Afghanistan in 2005. The workout is for time: a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats. Finish off with another 1 mile run. If you have body armor or a weight vest, wear it, and partition the pull-ups, push-ups, and squats as needed. That's the original workout. That's how it was originally written on CrossFit.com when it was first posted. And the weight vest weight is 20 pounds for guys, 14 pounds for ladies. We are going to do this here at CrossFit Spring Hill on Memorial Day. It's a tradition for CrossFit gyms, and it's grown beyond CrossFit at this point to do Murph on Memorial Day every year. And we'll also have some times for people to do it on Friday morning, 5 a.m. with Coach Ashley, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. with Coach Austin, if you can't make it on Monday. But Monday is the prime time to get it done. If you're around, you can be here. We'll start a wave at 7 a.m. and then start another wave at 7:30, another wave at 8. We'll do another one at 8:30 if we need to. And then we have an after party afterwards. So we'd love to see you there for that. If you have friends that want to do Murph, they don't have a home gym to do it with, they're welcome to join us on Monday for the workout. All right. So number one, remember why we do Murph. This is really the most important thing, is to remember that it is a hero workout. So we're honoring specifically Navy Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who was a U.S. Navy SEAL who died in action 2005 during the war in Afghanistan. If you've seen the movie Lone Survivor, he's portrayed in that movie. That's the story of his team. And this workout was one of his favorite training routines, so it's been written to memorialize him and all fallen soldiers. So that's why we do it. So just remember that. Hero workouts are meant to be longer, more grueling workouts to help us remember those who make the ultimate sacrifice so we can enjoy the freedoms we do. Number two, it's not just another workout because it's a hero workout, but at the same time, from a fitness perspective, it is just another workout. This is important because I hear people really overblowing this, and in some cases like freaking out about Murph and, oh my gosh, it's so long, it's so hard, how am I going to do this? And some people just enjoy freaking out about workouts. I get that, cool. But there's no need to be intimidated by it. If you've been doing CrossFit, even just for a few months, you are ready for Murph. Even if you just started, you are ready for Murph because we can scale it as needed, just like with any other workout, and we will. We'll give you lots of options. If you come do it here at CrossFit Spring Hill, we'll coach you through it, make sure it's safe, you have the appropriate scaling and modifications for you to get a great workout that is appropriately challenging for you. But you'll be fine. It is relatively high volume, longer workout, but if you have been participating in well-rounded, well-coached CrossFit, you'll be fine. There's some fitness theory behind this that's from the original article that Greg Glasson wrote in 2002, What is Fitness?, where he goes into the different models for fitness, and one of them is the metabolic pathways, and the short of it is that if you train the short time domains, the 5 to 15 minute workouts, the 1 rep max lifts, the sprints, that benefits your aerobic training, which is these longer workouts where it's lower power output, but you're just going for a long time. But the opposite is not necessarily true, where if you're only training long workouts, or if you bias towards long workouts, you're actually going to lose power output, top end strength, speed, and that's why most CrossFit workouts are short and intense. Number three, scaling is cool, so just keep in mind that you can scale as needed. The stimulus for Murph is 35 to 45 minutes. And some of you who've done it before might be thinking, oh my gosh, I've never done it in 45 minutes. And I get that. It's a hero workout, so it can be appropriate to do it as close to the written version as you can, even if you're going to be over 45 minutes, closer to that 60-minute mark. But nobody really should be going more than 60 minutes. If you go more than 60 minutes, there's a good chance you're not getting as good of a workout because the intensity is so low because you're having to take so many breaks. So it would be better for you to scale it from a fitness standpoint, to scale it and have a more intense workout, which gets into, again, more kind of nerdy CrossFit theory, CrossFit methodology, original stuff that intensity is not, there is subjective intensity, like how did a workout feel when you did it? Oh yeah, that was intense. But then there's mathematical intensity, which is the work that you got done and then how long it took you to do it. And the more work you get done in the less amount of time, the more intense it is. So with Murph, and this is something I like to bring up when people are like, I'm going to do it with a weight vest, I'm so tough. Which, it's a hero workout. Again, I get it. I guess I just kind of made fun of you, but I'm not going to make fun of you if you do that when you really should be scaling, maybe. But, and I've done the math on this before. I did a video on it last year. These numbers I'm pulling, they're close, but the spirit of it is right. If you do a unvested, so no weight vest Murph in 40 minutes, and then you do Murph wearing a weight vest and it takes you 53 minutes, let's say, the 40-minute version without a weight vest is more intense because you got the work done in less time, even though you're not moving as much weight because you're not wearing a weight vest. There's a point where if it takes you too long, the intensity is actually lower. And that's especially true. You'll hear some people say, well, the hardest way to do Murph, which hard is subjective, so I get it. I get what they mean, muscular fatigue. The hardest way to do Murph is doing it straight through. 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats. Don't break it up. Don't partition it. And I get it. Like, that is a hard way to do it. But for a lot of people, for most people, that is going to make it a less intense workout because it's going to take you longer to complete the same amount of work. In CrossFit, in general, we want to prioritize intensity over almost everything else. Not safety. Safety first, mechanics, consistency, then intensity, of course. But if you're doing movement safely, then we want to prioritize intensity. So having said all that, scale intelligently to keep it intense and get a good workout. Number 4, fuel. It is a longer workout, so if you typically train fasted, could you do Murph fasted? Yeah, you'd be fine. You might just kind of bunk out a little bit more than normal. When you get halfway through the workout, in the middle of those gymnastics, you might feel that lack of calories for your body to pull from. So I would recommend eating a couple hours before the workout. If you eat something really light, like a banana and a cup of yogurt or something, maybe 90 minutes before the workout. But also drink a lot of water, and that especially applies to the day before too. Drink a lot of water, eat a few meals of whole, minimally processed foods, meats, vegetables, fruit, and you'll feel better for the workout. If you eat like a toddler the day before and forget to drink water, will you still be able to complete Murph? Yes, you'll be fine, but you'll feel better if you fuel well. And finally, number 5, I talked about this a little bit already. Remember that we get to train in the comfort of our own home environments with friends. Here, workouts are supposed to be grueling and more challenging than the average workout of the day to remind us of what these heroes went through, paid the ultimate price, made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we do. So just remember that in that last mile of Murph, or those last few reps of the gymnastics, remember Lieutenant Murphy and others, and keep going and be grateful. So those are some tips, just some mindset things to think about with Murph. Think about how you're going to approach the scaling. From a fitness perspective, prioritize intensity. Try to hit that stimulus of 45 minutes. Scale as needed to do that. If it goes over, you want to get as close to the RX version as possible. As long as it's safe, I get that. Go for it. Coaches will help you with that here at CrossFit Spring Hill for sure. And we'll help you guys have a good time and memorialize Michael Murphy and all those who have served and are serving now. All right, guys. See you this weekend.